Very often, cops don't want to look into the situation, and this leads to tragic consequences. Because of their actions, innocent people and animals suffer, but sometimes karma catches up with cops, and today we will discuss it.
But before we start, as a reminder, every like and comment is important for me, and of course, if you can do that, click the thanks button. Thank you, and let's get started.
A year ago, 911 received a call about possible shots fired at a residence on Upper Bear Paw Road. I think it was a false call because in this particular camper trailer, a couple was sleeping peacefully when they were awakened by a knock on the door.
What's going on? Hello? 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 What is going on? I don't know.
The press release says the suspected engaged in a verbal altercation with officers and emerged from a camper trailer and confronted officers. Members of the SWAT team fired upon the suspect and wounded him, but that sounds like a blatant lie to me. See for yourself.
Come outside, Jason. Step outside the door onto the deck and show us your hand.
What is going on?
What's up? Jason, we just want to talk to you. Come outside.
Yeah. What?
Show us your hand.
What did you do? What the hell? He shot! What the hell did you do? I can't! You shot! You shot! Go! No! Shot! No! He can't! You shot! He's disabled! He shot! Please! Shot! Can't hear me! I can't hear it! There's a he can't!
Show us your hand.
He was walking out with his hands up when suddenly the cops opened fire without warning. Do you think they tried to help him after that? No, they walked around that room for a few more minutes before they helped an innocent man.
I don't have a gun. I don't have a gun. I didn't 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 have one. I had to
Turkey police, am I here now yourself? Turkey police, am I here now yourself?
You have your best.
Yes, they're on their way.
Oh, you shot me right.
Where are you here then?
Take my chest.
Okay, the ambulance is on its way.
I have no gun.
Hey, master, start working on him. God damn it.
Hey, start working on him now. Working.
Luckily, the man survived, but the only thing that bothered the cops was that they screwed up and it got caught on camera inside the trailer.
Bro. That camera.
In a statement posted to his Facebook page, Clifford says, "I am physically doing better. Mentally, me and Ali ain't so good on this one. We are out of state for fear of our lives since I got out the hospital. I will be reaching out to everyone over next week or so. This has been and still is a horrible nightmare we are trying to get through. We will make it through."
And the details of the next incident the cops are trying to hide as much as possible. I won't say that the cops are wrong, but you can look at what happened and draw your own conclusions.
The police department does not show the audio at the beginning of this video, nor does it publish the video from the second officer's camera. Weird, isn't it? But here's how I see this situation. The cop next to the driver is asking for a driver's license. As you can see, the driver doesn't make any sudden movements or try to conceal that he is reaching into his pocket, but apparently the second cop thought the driver was reaching for a weapon, and that's when he opens fire.
Stop! Stay down! Stay down! Get up! Come on! It's all right. You're good.
Are you okay, man? Get up.
No stupid
Come on out, man. Come on out. Come here.
You can tell by the passengers' reactions how shocked they are. And I tried to find these cops to understand when this incident happened to get to the bottom of it, but the police department blurred their faces and the date on the video.
All right, buddy, you're gonna be okay, man. We're gonna start watching the measures right now. Come on, side, bro, and just check.
But fortunately, sometimes tyrants get what they deserve and are arrested. To begin with, let's recall a situation I described half a year ago. A family rushed to a vet clinic to save their dog, but because of the cops, the dog couldn't survive.
Driver, step out of the vehicle. Face the away from me. Step back. My dog's gonna die.
Roll the window down, Remy.
My dog's about to die! My dog's about to die!
Come to me. My dog's gonna die.
Keep your hand, please! My neighbor hit my dog. That's my son
Stand
and my
up.
wife.
Stand up.
Please, sir, my dog's about to die.
She's going to die. She got hit by a car. Look at his face, sir. Look, she's bleeding.
It didn't take long for karma to set in, and this particular cop was arrested months later for threatening his girlfriend.
What's going on?
You just have it. Just a domestic thing, I guess. I've asked him to leave. I've asked him to let go of me, and he wouldn't leave.
When cops arrived on the call, the woman told officers that she and her boyfriend Jeremy Navarez were arguing when he began using physical force and refused to leave her house.
During that moment when he was holding you, did you feel that you were not free to leave?
Correct, yes. I cannot leave. He is stronger than me. I could not leave.
Okay. We're going to try and talk with him. The supervisor is on the way just because he is a police officer.
Navarez was an officer with Bernalillo Police in the town of Bernalillo. He was also the officer at the center of an investigation from September.
Face the away from me.
Police lapel video from that stop shows Navarez pulling over a family for speeding and holding them at gunpoint.
My dog's about to die!
The family's dog had been hit by a car and they were rushing to get her to an emergency vet.
Sir, my dog's bleeding out of mouth. Okay.
Their dog didn't make it. The Albrecht family couldn't believe how Navarez treated them.
No one came at him, no one threatened him. And again, like, what did he see that scared him so bad? I mean, this guy was angry.
And that's what happened a month later. Navarez admits to the Rio Rancho officers now questioning him that things were tense between he and the woman.
Tried hugging her, that didn't pan out. She said that it hurt her back and let her go.
But the woman claims he wouldn't at first and insists Navarez wouldn't leave.
Okay, so on those both occasions she told you no. So why would you continue to try and hold her?
Yeah, just trying to, I guess, just make it work at some point.
Okay. Is that a camera?
That's when an officer notices a Ring doorbell camera in the living room and asks to see the footage.
Hands off of me. Now, get your hands off of me. I said get your hands off.
The motion sensing surveillance camera only captures a portion of the struggle, but the video, along with interviews officers conduct on scene, are enough in the end for Rio Rancho police to place Navarez under arrest for misdemeanor battery. Court records show the day after his arrest, the woman filed a restraining order against Navarez, saying he's, quote, threatening, and notes he has access to firearms.
Friends, the last video for today is not about cops opening fire on innocent people or animals. I'd like to end by discussing with you a video I came across that I couldn't figure out who was right at it. And I'd be interested in reading your opinion in the comments.
You do not need my information for a trespass.
Sure I do.
No, you don't.
Then who am I trespassing?
Me.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not telling you my name.
Tell me your name. Is that the route you want to go?
I'm invoking my First Amendment right, my Fifth Amendment right, and my Fourth Amendment right. You do not need my name.
We have to have a name to say you're trespassing. Like, will you tell dispatch, hey, this person can't be back on this property?
Okay, there was a guy that was trespassed from Walmart. He refused, he sued, and won.
It's not Walmart.
I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment.
Fifth Amendment is it keeps you from incriminating yourself.
No,
okay,
I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say or do will be held against me.
That's what Fifth Amendment is.
I'm not giving you my ID. Okay. I have broke no law. What law have I committed? If I'm under investigation of what? What did I do? Okay, so I can leave?
That's it.
Well, why can I leave? What are you detaining me for?
Because we're fixing the trespass.
What are you detaining me for?
Come here. You're being detained
for
right
what?
now.
For what?
Because we're trespassing you, and we're not letting you go. We're not letting him go until...
Do you know this isn't going to go well?
You're holding me here for what? For an investigation detention for what? What crime have I committed? They suspended him for 2 days OSS for lying to a teacher, him. And I told him, they were talking about policy this and policy that. And I said, y'all have half-naked girls walking around this campus every day, all day, and y'all don't violate them for dress code or anything. Then them two idiots in there, he got in trouble for lying.
I was on my phone.
He was on his phone.
This has nothing to do with
I told
what
them
just
they got
happened.
half-naked girls walking around here. They immediately flipped it and said that I'm up here watching these half-naked girls walk around this campus. The people that y'all need. There's no volume on the First Amendment.
We're not yelling at you.
So they just accused my dad of being a pedophile.
They just accused me of being a pedophile.
I know about it.
Y'all are nuts.
I wasn't down there.
Exactly. This is the problem.
They're all watching. They all think it's funny.
These two morons that I wouldn't trust to wash my dog.
As soon as he mentioned underage girls, he called
literally
me
just charged me. Just called y'all here because I said that y'all have girls violating dress code every day, all day.
As I understand it, this man, on the contrary, wanted the rules to be enforced and for the place to have a dress code for people. But after he reported it, a complaint was filed against him, and as you can see, he is outraged about what is going on. I may have Tennessee viewers who will explain the situation to me, but if I'm not mistaken, Idaho is required when you are charged and arrested, but even then you are not always required to show it.
And then they literally just stood there and said that I'm up here watching half-naked girls walk around the campus.
It's not true. There's no reason to be so upset. Just lower your voice.
Why I'm upset, sir, because it isn't true.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not true. You don't have to yell at me.
But here you are.
If you study law, you understand that it's quasi-public property. And quasi-public property, you can still be charged with crimes. Okay? You can be trespassed.
But I'm not. I'm not being charged with a crime. Please go look up Tennessee law and say when am I compelled to forcefully give you my ID? What's the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime?
Our job, identify you so we can trespass you and let you know what the consequences are if you come back to this property.
Have I committed any crime while I've been standing here? What?
You drove here.
You don't know that.
If you didn't.
Oh my God.
She literally drove here. Pretending a crime committed. This is why I'm yelling. Because of people like this and people like that. Y'all think y'all own people. You don't own me.
Do you know the crime of disorderly conduct?
Do it. Disorderly conduct. Do it. Yeah, I do know. My First Amendment right has no volume left.
You are yelling here, man.
Preacher, okay, so the preacher that stood in front of Kingsport Courthouse with a megaphone and shouted in it, he didn't get arrested.
From the house.
We can trespass you from this property.
We've already said that. I'm
Trespass us and let us leave.
I'm trespassed. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so can I leave now? Who's in charge? Who's the boss?
All of us.
No, there's no head honcho here.
I'm the boss.
So am I still being detained here unlawfully?
For a second, yes.
Well, you're being charged for every second I'm here.
We're investigating to see if you drove in
Investigation
Oh
for
my
what?
God.
Driving on suspended.
You can't do that. You can't hold someone here and force them to be here.
You can keep saying that, but watch us do
You have
it.
what?
I'm telling you what's going to happen.
What? What is your reason?
As a free American citizen, I can say what I want as loud as I want. You're detaining me because we won't listen to you.
No, I'm listening to you. You keep saying you want me to tell you.
I don't want you to tell me anything or explain anything.
God, this is ridiculous.
Thank God. We've been trespassed this whole time.
Y'all have a good day.
Friends, write your opinions in the comments. I think we have a lot to discuss, and anyone who wants to support me, I ask you to send how much you can spare by pressing the thanks button. This channel exists only because of you.